This 3 News Now update sponsored by Godfather's Pizza. Order today.
I'm Jennifer Griswold with 3 News Now. Here's a look at what's happening now. The Omaha City Council voted unanimously to approve the resolution to make sure Douglas County and the state of Nebraska know they need their share of money from the CARES Act to pay for things like extra cleaning and PPE. Because Omaha has fewer than 500,000 people living within city limits, they aren't directly eligible for funds. Yet the city makes up 25% of the state's population, 80% of the county's. The state can get more than $1 billion, and Douglas County is eligible for $160 million for coronavirus-related expenses. After being closed for a couple of weeks, Omaha City parks are back open, but police want to remind you there are still rules in place. Omaha police hit social media with that reminder. They say it's important for those using the parks to keep following social distancing guidelines. That means limit the size of any groups to 10 or fewer people and keep 6 feet between you and others. Playgrounds, sports complexes, and sports fields remain closed. And remember, the parks are only open from 5 a.m. until 8 p.m.
Well, it looks like another round of some showers are heading our way. Now, these showers are kind of moderate to even light. The other concern I think we could see are really strong gusty winds. They've had a history of producing up to 40 to 50 mile-per-hour winds and kicking up dust. At one point, we had an advisory down to the south over York. The showers will continue to keep moving eastward. Now, this is the first round that's going to be heading our way. That will taper off a little bit. Could see it intensifying a tad bit more, even into parts like Wayne, Columbus, and York. So this will be the next round coming in. The severe weather threat has really been way to the south of us today. And we'll keep seeing kind of hit and miss activity until late tonight. But I do think for most of us, we'll start winding this thing down after 9 o'clock in the evening and start losing the heating of the day. But we've got multiple waves passing through after a cold front moved through earlier. The wind, however, is going to stay up there quite a bit here. By the time we get to tomorrow morning, still overcast skies. I've got just a 20% chance of rain in, but I do think for most of us we will dry out in the morning. And by the time we head into the afternoon, well, I still think the clouds are going to linger around, but it will be a significantly cooler day after a high of 74 today into the mid 60s and a strong north wind blowing in with gusts up to 30 plus miles an hour. So tonight's forecast, and by tomorrow morning, we'll be dropping down into the 50s. It'll be windy, again, spotty rain showers, still an isolated storm. Can't rule that out, but I think the overall severe weather threat will be on the low side with those wind gusts that could be exceeding 30 to even 40 miles an hour, at least for the next few hours. The next 72 hours, we do see a quick warm up. We go from 66 up to 73 on Thursday. Really, Thursday looks like a beautiful day. A few more clouds around, but there will be some sunshine from time to time. Friday, we've got a little bit more wind kicking in, but it's a south wind, and look what it does. It pushes us right back up into the 80s. And then we drop it back a little bit more going into Saturday and Sunday, and that's because we have another system moving our way. That one is going to keep us in the upper 70s. Chance for rain, I think, holds off until late Saturday night, and then once we head into Sunday morning, we've got another round of rain moving through, but I think it's through by around the mid-morning hours, and the rest of your Sunday looks really good. And we're still expecting some chances for rain Monday and Tuesday, maybe more so in the morning. And then once we start heading in the middle part of next week, we might begin drying it out just a little bit more.
Stuck at home? We've got you covered. My pizzas are baked to perfection in a 450-degree oven. Hands-free after bake. From oven to box to your door. Call me, Godfather's Pizza. Do it.